So what's up, Red Squad? It's your boy Dominic Rich, and as you can tell from the title, I'm here to give you my predictions for the 2019 Concacaf Gold Cup. So grab a snack and a cup of your favorite beverage, sit back, relax, and enjoy. The 2019 Concacaf Gold Cup will be contested by 16 teams, an increase of 4 from the last edition. The tournament will be hosted by the USA, Jamaica, and Costa Rica in 17 venues across 16 host cities. The USA are the reigning champions of the Concacaf Gold Cup, or Copa Oro as it is called in Spanish, and they will be coming up versus 15 other teams in this season's event. The 16 teams that will be participating at the 2019 Concacaf Gold Cup are as follows. Mexico, they qualifying by placing first in the hex for the 2018 World Cup qualifiers. They're making their 15th tournament appearance and they have won the competition on 7 occasions. They are the most successful team in the tournament. And then we have Costa Rica, one of the co-hosts, and they are making their 14th Gold Cup appearance. Their best finish is a runners-up medal in 2002. They qualified as the second place team in the CONCACAF hex for the 2018 World Cup. And then we have Panama, who qualified as the third place team in the hex. They are making their 9th Gold Cup appearance. They were runners-up in 2005 and 2013. And of course we have Honduras, who qualified as 4th in the hex. They are making their 14th Gold Cup appearance, and their best finish is a runners-up medal in 1991. And when I say best finish, I'm talking about the CONCACAF Gold Cup, not the tournament that preceded the Gold Cup. The Gold Cup I'm talking about. This is for the smarty pants in the comment section. And then we have the host USA. Of course, they qualified as the host and they also placed 5th in the CONCACAF hex. They're making their 15th Gold Cup appearance and they have won the tournament on 6 previous occasions. And then we have Trinidad and Tobago, who qualified as the 6th place team in the hex. They're making their 10th Gold Cup appearance and their best finish is a semi-final finish in the year 2000. So if you guys haven't noticed, the first 6 teams in the list were taking part in the CONCACAF hex for the 2018 World Cup qualifiers. So they qualified automatically. So I'm gonna now list you the team place from 1 to 10 in the CONCACAF Nations League qualifiers. First, we have Haiti, who are making their 7th Gold Cup appearance. Their best finish is a quarterfinal run in the 2000 and 2009 events. Second, we have Canada, who are making their 14th Gold Cup appearance. They were the winners in the year 2000. Third, we have Martinique, who are making their 6th Gold Cup appearance and they made a quarterfinal run in 2002. Fourth, we have Curacao, who are making their 2nd only Gold Cup appearance, and the last time around they made a group stage exit. Fifth, we have Bermuda, who are making their Gold Cup debut. So congratulations to Bermuda for qualifying for the tournament. And then we have Cuba, who are making their 9th tournament appearance. They made a quarterfinal finish in 2003, 2013, and 2015. Good luck to Cuba. And then we have Guyana, who are also new boys to the 2019 Gold Cup. Congratulations to Guyana for making the cut. They got really lucky. And then we have Jamaica, who is also co-hosting the tournament. They are making their 11th Gold Cup appearance and their best finish is a runners-up medal in the last 2 tournaments, 2015 and 2017. So good luck to Jamaica. They will be hoping that they are 3rd time lucky. And then we have Nicaragua, who are making only their 3rd Gold Cup appearance and their best finish was a group stage exit. And last but not least, we have El Salvador, who are making their 11th Copa Oro appearance. Their best finish is a quarterfinal exit in 2002, 2003, 2011, 13, and also in 2017. So now that I have given you a wonderful intro of all 16 teams, let's predict this freaking tournament. So guys, the 16 teams are drawn into 4 groups of 4, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna list all the groups and then I'm gonna predict each and every one. Then we're gonna move into the quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, 3rd place, playoff. So let's begin. Let's start with Group A. In Group A, we have Cuba, Mexico, Canada, and Martinique. Remember, the winner and the runners-up qualify for the next phase, so nothing for the 3rd place teams. Remember that. This is not like the Copa America or the African Cup of Nations. 3rd gets nothing. So Group A, Mexico, Martinique, Cuba, Canada. who's going to go through from this group? I'm going to go for Mexico to top this group. Tata Martino at his first major tournament, and I'm going to back him to pull it off and place first in the group, despite not having the likes of Miguel Layun, Hernandez, Diego Lainez, Chucky Lozano, Hector Herrera, Elias Hernandez, Giovanni Dos Santos, Marco Fabian, and of course Carlos Vela. This is a very depleted Mexican squad, but they still have the likes of Andres Guardado, Raul Jimenez, and of course Guillermo Ochoa in goal, who is quite secure when he plays for the Mexican team. Maybe not for his club teams, but for the Mexican team, he is very, very good. Guys, as we can recall, the Mexican team stunned Germany at the 2018 World Cup. They got out of their group, but of course, guys, we know how hard it is for Mexico to get past the round of 16. But I think at the 2019 Gold Cup, even with a weakened team, they will stack up very well versus the likes of Canada, Martinique, and Cuba. I may be wrong, but I think Mexico will be fine in Group A. So I'm going for them to top the group. Coming in second, I'm not going to go for a surprise here. I'm going to say Canada comfortably coming second in Group A. With the likes of Atiba Hutchinson, Kyle Larin, Alphonso Davies, Scott Arfield, and Junior Hoylett, I think Canada got what it takes to challenge in this group, possibly picking up first or second, but I'm gonna go for them to come in second and move into the quarterfinals. The two teams to miss out, I'm gonna go for Cuba. I don't know a whole lot about the Cuban team, but they did well enough to qualify for this event. But we have to fear for the Cuban team eloping after the tournament. So even with an element of surprise, I think Cuba are just gonna miss out on the quarterfinals. And last in the group, I'm gonna say the French-speaking island of Martinique. They have good talent playing abroad in the French and Spanish second divisions, but I don't think they got what it takes to challenge in this group at all. I may be wrong. If you're from Martinique right now and I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section down below. So in Group A, I have Mexico and Canada advancing to the next phase. So let's move on to Group B, where we have Haiti, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and the debutants Bermuda. So first in this group, I'm gonna go for Costa Rica. And even with the likes of Marco Urania and Keylor Navas missing the tournament, Costa Rica is still very stacked. They still have the likes of Alvaro Saborio, Joel Campbell, Yeltsin Tejeda, Brian Ruiz, Christian Bolaños, Celso Borges, Christian Gamboa, Brian Oviedo, and Oscar Duarte. And I told you the team was stacked. It is quite stacked. So I'm going for them to place top in Group B. Easy, easy, easy. They are the most experienced team at the 2019 Gold Cup, without a doubt. Coming in second in the group, I'm going to go for Haiti, who are making their comeback to the tournament under their boss, Marc Collat, who was born in Martinique. This Haitian team is very, very talented, and I want you to keep an eye on three specific players: the captain and goalkeeper Johnny Placide, young midfielder Horivo, and the forward Nazon. So I'm going to go for Costa Rica and Haiti advancing to the quarterfinals. So third in the group, I'm going to go for the Central American nation of Nicaragua. I don't know much about this team, so I'm going to go right ahead and underestimate the hell out of Nicaragua and predict them to come in third. So Nicaragua, please prove me wrong. Maybe knock Costa Rica and Haiti off their perches and qualify for the next round. So Nicaragua third, missing out on quarterfinals. Then we have Bermuda, the debutants. I don't think they're gonna do much. They're just probably happy to be at the tournament. Well, I might be wrong about that. They may compete or they just might not. But I'm gonna go for Bermuda to come in last. But look out for Naki Wells and Reggie Lambe. They play their football in England. So let's move on to Group C, where we have Honduras, El Salvador, Jamaica, and Curacao. Coming in first in the group, I'm gonna go for one of the co-hosts and the runners-up of the last two tournaments, Jamaica. Jamaica are looking good under Theodore Whitmore. They roped in the likes of Leon Bailey, Denver Orgill, Michael Hector, Shamar Nicholson, and with the experience of goalkeeper Andre Blake, Damian Lowe, Kimar Lawrence, Javon Watson, the youth of Peter Leversell, and with Darren Mattock still up top, I think Jamaica are gonna do some serious damage in this group and place first to go on to the quarterfinals. So don't let me down, Jamaica. Please don't. So coming in second in the group, I'm gonna go for Bicentenni's Curacao. Initially, I did not have them coming in second, but I had to change my mind because they did well in the King's Cup versus the likes of Thailand, India, and Vietnam. And I think it will be really unfair to put them behind teams like El Salvador and Honduras, who just got smashed 7-0 versus Brazil. So with the King's Cup experience and with guys like Leandro Bacuna, Eloy Room in goal, and Cuco Martina, I expect Curacao to do something good in this group and come in second. Remember guys, at the 2017 event, Curacao failed to make it out their group despite coming into the tournament as Caribbean champions. Coming in third in the group, I'm gonna go for Honduras. They just got smashed 7-0 by Brazil. Well, Jamaica ain't no Brazil. Curacao and El Salvador damn sure ain't no Brazil. But I'm not gonna predict Honduras to make it out the group. Not. Despite them having very experienced players in the squad like their captain Meno Figueroa, who has over 150 caps, and Emilio Izaguirre, who has over 100 caps, I think Honduras are going to struggle in this group. I hope my words don't backfire and they go on to top it or something. They have the likes of Romel Quioto and also Albert Ellis in their team, along with Andy Naha, who plays for Anderlecht in Belgium. So the team is decent, but I don't think they're gonna do anything this time around. As I said earlier, I keep repeating myself, right? So Honduras third in the group. And last in the group, I'm gonna say El Salvador. I don't know much about this El Salvadorian team, so I'm gonna go ahead and also underestimate them. They pose a threat because they are the element of surprise in this team. Who knows, they can shock us all. But right now, I'm not gonna predict them to do anything at all in the group and come in last, dead last, El Salvador. No one from El Salvador is probably gonna watch this video either. If you're from El Salvador, let me know in the comment section down below. So let's move on to Group D, where we have the hosts USA, Panama, Trinidad and Tobago, and Guyana, the debutants. This is a very interesting group. Who will top this group? Who will top this group? I'm gonna go for a surprise pick here and say Panama are gonna top this group. So Panama, who are one of the teams to pip the USA to a 2018 World Cup spot, I'm also gonna go for them to pip the USA to the first spot in this group. Anibal Godoy, Ramon Torres, Gabby Torres, and Jose Luis Rodriguez are the players to watch for Panama. Look out for them four. Second in the group, I'm gonna predict the holders and the co-hosts, the USA under their new boss Greg Berhalter, to come in second. I really don't understand the kind of squad that he picked to take to the freaking thing. Can't even get the words out. I don't understand the kind of team that the USA took to the tournament. I may be wrong, but this is not a proven squad. It's not a proven squad. They have Michael Bradley in there and Josie Altidore providing some experience. But apart from those two, pretty much unknown players. They have Weston McKennie, Jayassi Zardes, who's been around but not really doing shit. We have the likes of, I can't even remember the names of the players. They're not a lot. Timothy Weah. The team is really, really unknown, man. Unless you study US soccer, you're not gonna know these players. I think they actually panicked after missing the 2018 World Cup. Clear out everybody, including Sunil Gulati and everyone else. Oh, you see, I forgot Christian Pulisic. That's how bad the US are playing right now. They just lost to Venezuela. They just lost to Jamaica. The team is not looking good. They're not looking good. And I'm not even worried about me not saying these words properly right now, because the USA is not looking good, and this is an example of exactly how the US football is right now. Well, I should say the US men's national football soccer team is right now second in the group. Maybe not even second. Maybe third, because we have Trinidad and Tobago in the group. who beat them and prevented them from qualifying for the 2018 World Cup. There's the debutants Guyana in there. Who knows, Guyana may upset the USA. That's how bad the USA are. But they could prove me wrong. They could prove me wrong and go on to top the group. They are the holders. Remember that. They are the holders. They are the host as well. So they have home court advantage and they have so many things going for them, but I don't think they're going to top this group. Coming in third, I'm going to go for Trinidad and Tobago under their coach Dennis Lawrence, man. I'm not going to go into players too much, but I'm going to go for Trinidad and Tobago to come in third and missing out on the second round. Last in the group, I'm going to go for the Caribbean neighbors, Guyana, who are making their debut. They were lucky to qualify for this tournament, so they should be very happy to be here. Very, very happy under their Jamaican coach and the hordes of overseas players representing the team. Look out for Valley. He plays in the MLS. So guys, there you have it. Panama and the USA completing the 8 teams in the quarterfinals. So guys, now we are done with the group phase. Let's go into the quarterfinals. So let's start with the left side of the bracket. We will see the first place team in Group B, who is Costa Rica, taking on the second place team in Group A, who will be Canada. For this matchup, I'm gonna go for the Ticos to knock over the Canadians here and move on to the semi-finals. Well, come on guys. Canada versus Costa Rica, that's a mismatch in my opinion. I'm going to fancy Costa Rica here. They will move on. They will move on. Sorry, Canada, but prove me wrong though. For the other fixture on the left side of the bracket, we will see the first place team in Group A, who will be Mexico, taking on the second place team in Group B, who will be Haiti. Mexico versus Haiti. Can Haiti upset this Mexican team? Right now, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think a quarterfinal run is good for Haiti. That's good. Coming back to the tournament, I don't think they're going to get further than the quarterfinals. This Mexican team is missing a lot of their big stars, but I think the players selected will get the job done, at least getting past the quarterfinal phase. So on the left side of the bracket, we will see Costa Rica and Mexico meeting each other in the semi-finals. So let's move over to the right side of the bracket now. For the first matchup, we would see the winners of Group C, who will be Jamaica, taking on the second place team in Group D, who will be USA. Jamaica just defeated the USA 1-0. They bossed the game. The USA looked really, really bad in that game. Could Jamaica do it 2 times in a row if they do meet at the 2019 Gold Cup? I think they can. I think they can. But also USA has a chance in the game too. But I think this USA outfit is not good. It ain't good at all. I'm not gonna hide anything. It is not a good team. The USA are not a good team. So I'm going to go for Jamaica to knock them out in the quarterfinals of this tournament. Get revenge from them losing in the 2017 final. So please don't make me look bad, Jamaica. Don't make me have to eat my words. And not because I'm wearing a US men's national team jersey, I'm gonna be biased and back for the USA. If the team is shitty, the team is shitty. It's that simple. For the next quarterfinal matchup, we have the first place team in Group D, who will be Panama, taking on the second place team in Group C, Curacao. Panama versus Curacao. Are Curacao gonna make a deep run at the 2019 Gold Cup? I don't think so. I think a team like Panama will defeat Curacao if they do meet at the tournament. So I'm gonna go for Panama to move on to the semifinals to face Jamaica. So deep run by Panama. Cool. So Panama versus Jamaica. Should we start on this side or should we move back over to where Mexico faces Costa Rica? I think we should do that. Let's go back over to the left side of the bracket. So on the left side of the bracket, we have Costa Rica versus Mexico. Remember, Mexico got knocked out in the semifinal last time around versus Jamaica, courtesy of a brilliant left-footed free kick by Kemal Lawrence. So Costa Rica versus Mexico. I don't know why I said that. It's not related. But this time around, I'm gonna go for Mexico to get past Costa Rica and make it to the final. Mexico, the most successful Gold Cup team, knock off the Ticos and make it to the final. So Who will face Mexico in the final of the 2019 Concacaf Gold Cup? Jamaica or Panama? I'm gonna go for the Reggae Boys here. The Reggae Boys over Panama here. Los Canaleros. I'm gonna go for Jamaica here over the Canal Boys. I think Jamaica getting to the finals 2 times in a row. I think this is their year. I think this is their year to do something. So them versus Mexico in the final. This would be a very, very, very big feat for them to topple this Mexican team. This Mexican team is still good, despite them not having the Layuns and Hernandezes and Linez and Lozanos and Hector Herreras in the team. I think the Mexican team is still very strong and they can possibly get all the way to the final. This Jamaican team is very good as well. I can't wait to see this boy Leon Bailey in action. I just hope he shows up. I really hope he shows up. I think he made the right choice to play for Jamaica instead of trying to play for Germany or England. Like, you're not gonna get into these teams right now. These teams are way too good. Not that Leon Bailey is not a good baller, but I think, he woke up, smelled the coffee, and he said, you know what? Jamaica. I'm gonna play for the nation of my birth, which is Jamaica. He was born in Jamaica, right? So, guys, Jamaica versus Mexico in the final. You know what? Let's predict the third place playoff match first. I did forget to predict the third place match in the Copa America. So in the third place match, we have Costa Rica versus Panama. I'm going to go for Costa Rica to place third at the 2019 Concacaf Gold Cup. All right, we could now move on to the final. Jamaica versus Mexico. Who's going to win it? Guys, I must say this. These are my 2 favorite teams to win the tournament, Jamaica and Mexico. They will be meeting in the final. It's really tricky. It's really tricky to predict. It's really tricky to predict. I'm leaning more towards Mexico, to be honest. I'm leaning more towards Mexico, but this Jamaican team, 2 finals in a row. I think this Jamaican team can do something special. And no, guys, not because I have an accent, it means I'm Jamaican. I'm not Jamaican. I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, okay? I'm not Jamaican. Jamaica, 3 finals in a row. Oh, man. Could they be third time lucky? Could they be third time lucky here? Ah, boy, this one is hard. I know if I predict Jamaica to win it and they do not go on to win it, the Jamaicans are going to flood the comment section and say, yo, you blight with team and all kind of thing and this, that, da. You know, if you predict we to win the tournament because if you don't predict we would have win like the last time and this, that. So, I'm still going to go for Jamaica to win this thing. They look good. I'm impressed with the Jamaican team from when I watched the final minutes of the game versus the USA. I think they could do something special here. Seriously, they can topple Mexico once again. Remember, Mexico did carry a depleted squad at the 2017 event and they're doing so again. So they might have to pay the price for that. So I'm going to go for Jamaica to win the 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup. Also, I'm going to say Mexico does have a chance, but not the USA. But my 4 favorite teams to win the tournament, I'm going to say Mexico, Costa Rica, Panama, or Jamaica. But finally, gonna come to the conclusion and say it's gonna be the Reggae Boys, Jamaica. So guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. If you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button, give it a big slap, and in the comment section down below, let me know who you think will win the 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup. I will be covering the tournament, guys. So look for the videos. So until next time, I like to say thanks for watching and peace out. Rich Squad.